What's going on, guys? It's your boy Peter, and I'm back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about what to expect as a new hired aircraft maintenance engineer or a new hired aircraft mechanic, whatever you call it. This is a video I've actually made previously on my channel, but I still get a lot of questions from new subscribers and from people that are trying to get in the industry on what to expect. And I believe this video is actually really important because I was in the same situation whereby when I was in school about to get a job, I was trying to figure out what to expect as a new hired aircraft mechanic, and I tried to check on the internet, so there was not a lot of information. That's why I actually started this video. Like I said, I'm trying to give you guys as much information as I can, you know what I'm saying? And first, I want to apologize for not making videos in a long time, and that is because I had my own personal issues I was dealing with, and also I took my first vacation ever. Since I started working in life, I never took vacation. I took my first vacation ever, and I am grateful for life. Also the privilege. This is one of the privileges of becoming an aircraft mechanic. Especially for a single guy like me. You get the ability and you get the financial stability to be able to afford this trip. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, I can inspire somebody out there that is trying to get to this industry. There's a lot of benefits, being in the industry. So let me answer the question: what to expect as a new hired aircraft maintenance engineer or an aircraft mechanic? So once you get hired as a aircraft mechanic, I remember when I was in school, I used to have this illusion, this imagination that once I get hired as an aircraft mechanic, right, most companies expect me to know everything from school. And I'm here to tell you guys that this is not the situation. This is not what most companies expect you to do. Especially as a new hired aircraft mechanic apprentice with no experience straight from school. Most companies do have these program. It's called an apprenticeship program. It's more like a probation program, but it's also an apprenticeship program whereby they pair you up with experienced person or a licensed person, so that person can actually train you for, let's say, for 2-3 months before you actually start working alone. And this is a program that most companies that I know they have, so that way they can actually guide it through on how to read your AMM, how to read your IPC, how to use a talk range, how to sign your document, because those are really important factors of being an aircraft mechanic. You know what I'm saying? And in school, they actually teach us how to read an AMM, right? But they don't actually show you how to go through, how to navigate through your AMM. For example, if you're trying to find 88 chapter 24 in school, they only showed you the basic of 88 chapter 24, but there's actually subtitle to 88 chapter 24. So those are the things. Most companies do have this apprenticeship program whereby they pair you up with someone that has a lot more experience than you do, so that person can actually train you through your apprenticeship program. And this is something most companies also look for, right? They want someone that has the eager to learn. So you want to be that type of person that if you don't understand something, or if you're trying to figure out an information, you are always that type of person that always have that eager to learn. You're always asking questions. And you also want to be that type of person that is not lazy. And that is something that will actually get you fired in your first 6 months. Laziness. For example, right, I remember when I started working as an apprentice, there was one time it was not busy. And I'm that type of person that when it's not busy, I still always try to make a job for myself, try to make myself look busy. You know what I'm saying? So for that time, I remember I grabbed the broom and I started sweeping the hangar. Those are little qualities most companies actually look for, because those qualities actually shows that you're that type of person that has that ego to learn. You're not a lazy person, and you actually love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Those are the qualities you want to have, especially as a new hire apprentice with no experience straight from school. Because when you get hired, there's going to be a lot of apprentices that actually lazy, that are really lazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But how do you stand out? How do you keep your job in the long term? By showing the company that you can actually provide value in the future. And what are the values you can provide? Someone that is hardworking, someone that is eager to learn, someone that has a lot of questions, someone that do not hide things. And that's another thing that can actually get you fired. If you make any mistake, you want to make sure they are that type of person that always let people know, oh, I made a mistake. You got to make people know, because those are the things that will actually get you fired. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen people making mistakes and hiding it, and they got fired because of that. You don't want to be that type of person, and that is something that can actually screw your reputation. I have said a couple of my videos, reputation in this industry is a really big thing, and that is because you're working with this person right now. Guess what? That person probably knows like 10 other people in 10 other different companies. You know what I'm saying? And that is something I learned over the years I've been working in this industry, man. You know what I'm saying? So repetition is a really big thing. You want to make sure you're that type of person. If you make any mistake, you want to make sure you let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? So that way, and trust me, companies will not fire you for making mistake. My manager even told me something like, the people that make mistake are the people that are working. You know what I'm saying? That actually shows that you're actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? People that don't work don't make mistakes. You know? So you make any mistake, you want to make sure you're that type of person that, tells everyone. You know what I'm saying? You are not lazy. You're always ready to work. You make mistake, you tell everyone. And another big factor is the attendance. Attendance, man, it's a really big factor, and I've seen people getting fired for it. Even me too, I've told this story before. When I first got hired as an apprentice, attendance was a little bit big problem for me, and that is because I got hired in a really small town whereby the subway system was really terrible, So I didn't have a car that time, right? So I had to figure out a way on how to get to work. You know what I'm saying? I was working like 6 a.m. in the morning that time. The subway was terrible. So I got late a couple times, and I got warning for it. So since then, I make sure I got a car, got a used car, so that way I don't get late to work. You know what I'm saying? So for you guys that are in bigger city, it won't better. So attendance should not be a problem for you, because those are the factors companies are looking for. You know what I'm saying? So people that is not lazy, people that always come to work on time. You have that ego, you have the hunger to learn. You know what I'm saying? And another question I get are the tools the company expects you to have. All the tools as soon as you get hired, and the answer is no. I remember when I got hired too as an apprentice. Before I got hired as an apprentice, I started buying a lot of tools that I never used. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually trying to rebuild my toolbox. I'm trying to buy a new toolbox and rebuild my tools. And I'm going to make a vlog video show you guys where I get my tools from, how I get my tools for cheap, because to me, it's like I'm not a type of person that will be buying all these expensive tools. You can buy really good tools from Facebook Market. You can buy really good tools from Amazon, Canadian Tires for you guys that are in Canada. You can buy good tools from Temu. There's a lot of good quality tools that will last you for a long term on all these websites. You don't have to buy Snap-on or Blueprint. To me, it's waste of money. You know what I'm saying? But if you have the money, of course, you can spend the money on getting all these fancy tools. But for me, it's like, especially as an apprentice, you want to start slowly, and the more you start making more money, the more you start getting more experience. Now you can actually start investing a lot more in your tools. You know what I'm saying? So for you guys that get hired, companies do not expect you to have all the tools. With experience, you start building your tools. So those are the really qualities, the little qualities companies do look for, especially for a new hired apprentice. Are you that type of person that has the eager to learn? Do you have the hunger in you? Do you want to, are you working hard? Your attendance, you know what I'm saying? Especially for that 6-month period of probation. For most companies, 6 months. Other companies might be a little bit lesser, but for most big companies, I know it's 6-month probation. You want to make sure you're showing your best quality. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the really tough time. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the really tough time you're ever gonna work as an apprentice. Once you pass that probation period, then it gets more easier. People trust you more. You make more friends. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that information is really helpful for you guys. This is a question I get asked a lot, and I feel like it's a really important question to answer, because I was in that same situation whereby I was trying to get information like this. If you guys found this information more valuable, please like the video. And for you guys that have more questions and you have any personal questions, you can always schedule a free call. You know what I'm saying? You can text me on Instagram. Try to schedule a free call. It's all free. I don't charge. Like I said, I'm making all these videos because I really want to help people out. You know what I'm saying? People that are trying to get in the industry. So you can schedule a free call. We can work things out, with our own schedule. For you guys that are new to my channel, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys.